Hello and welcome. This is Quantum Striker, and we are playing City of Heroes. We're with our level 10 Scrapper, our staff fighting and electric armor Scrapper, Arnis. We're still level 10, and it looks like here I unlocked the long range teleport power. Oh, cool. So yeah, this will allow you to teleport to different zones as long as you get an exploration badge. Yep. Cool. So we'll click that. We'll enter here. All right, so we just finished up our holiday event. I'll look zoomed in. So we just finished up our holiday event on the last episode here. So now we'll get back into the regular story arcs. And I'll say this real quick. I was looking through some of these story arcs that I still had left because, like I said, I have a long list of all the story arcs, all 145 story arcs. And I realized that I still had 8 more in between the levels of 10 to about 15, which means I'd have to turn off the XP for a long time there. So I think what I did is I split these story arcs into 2 different characters. So character 1 will do a certain set of story arcs, and then character 2 will do all the other ones. For all the level ranges from the beginning ones with David Wincock and Matthew from earlier, all the way down to level 50. So I think what I'll do is do the character 1 set with this character up into, I think, like level 22. Then I'll go over to my dual blades and finish character 1 with that one. And then I do plan on making another character a stalker at some point, and then I'll probably do character 2, all those story arcs with that one. So at least with this character, I won't get all of them. It'll give me a reason to make another character, go through some other ones, make different videos, and I can watch those in the future. And then if anyone is actually watching these videos, then there'll be another character that they can watch with, which I actually think I did get a couple subscribers, and I got some pretty good advice in some of the comments to some of the other videos, so I appreciate you guys providing that. I will definitely go after the orange lieutenant in an elite boss fight first, rather than wait. So with that though, on character 1, so on this character and these sets of story arcs that I'll do with this character, I'm going to go straight to Skyway City, and I think one of the contacts was right here with, because I want to go to, let's see, I want to go to Skyway, and I guess I can do Tristan is fine. Yeah, Tristan will be fine. And then I also want to go to Skyway to find someone else. So I'll do the set of Skyway missions there. Unfortunately, what that means though for this one is I'll be already Rescue Baby New Year. Not be doing the Hollow story arcs, which are pretty good. There's a couple good story arcs, and it leads to Frostfire. But I just won't be doing this one just for the sake of not having to be on level 10 for such a long time. But with that as well, I think I need to finish this. So we need to head back to King's Row, and we can finish that with Eagle Eye. Can I just jump down here? Yeah, right over there. Cool. And especially just don't want to be stuck at level. What I probably could do is go to level 10 or go to level to at least level 14 and then stop there if I wanted to do all these story arcs. But that would just be like it would be a long pause there. And I mean, at level 14 I would get my travel power, so it wouldn't be so bad. But the next, I don't know, 10-ish episodes, 10 videos would just be the level 10 to 15 range. So no, yeah, I think the split is good. I've been meaning to actually post this. I think now that I have the Excel sheet completely done, I'm pretty sure I got it completely done. I've been meaning to post it on one of the forums or the Reddit page maybe, so that way everyone can take a look at it, and if they want to go through it, maybe people can take a look at it, and maybe I missed something that they could take a look at and maybe provide some feedback on. So I'll probably do that and see if the character 1 and 2 split makes sense. And then one of the pages has all. Well, so one of the pages has all 145 story arcs. That includes the Sunstorm and the what's the other guy's name? There's Sunstorm and Shadow Star story arcs as well, for like the Peacebringers or War Shades. And then I removed those ones and made a list of just all of the story arcs without the Peacebreaker or War Shade story arcs. So if someone wanted to just solo every single one, they're not recording anything, so they don't care how long they're on a certain level for. That's available. And then I split it into a full path for character 1 and then character 2, and then like a side-by-side master combined file. And then on the last page, it does have like the separate Peacebreaker War Shade ones, just in case someone wanted to. Someone makes a Peacebreaker War Shade, they want to do those specifically, which I do have one, a Peacebringer that I gotta scroll back around to and do those. But yeah, it's pretty big Excel sheet there that I think, like I said, I think I finally got completely finished. I finished that today, I think. So yeah, I'll try to post that one of these days and maybe post a link in one of the videos on YouTube to find the Reddit post or maybe the City of Heroes Homecoming forum page. But with that, from what I gathered, Brawler, it all started with Deadlock found a way into the security system into Fort Trident. Okay, yeah, so this is the personal story about Deadlock and then the Brawler. Like, oh, that doesn't sound good. Let's enter the mission. Alright, you hitched your ride into Fort Trident on the belly of the submarine. Time to play Michael White a visit for old time's sake. Alright, he's getting too old for this. I think I'm Deadlock, the villain here. Eagle Eye, somehow he didn't trip the alarms. Must have been cloaked from them somehow. The doc was right. That dermal cloak is working flawlessly. Yes, I was cloaked somehow. Okay, do I need to go? I think I'm going to go to this door right here. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Eagle Eye, Deadlock. Let's just look at this. Oh boy, I can't read that barely. Went around for a bit. Maybe it was disoriented checking around the exits. Where's the crapper in this joint anyway? Alright, I get it. I'm going too slow. Oh. Oh, can't enter. Okay, I guess I go this way. Yeah, it looks like there's something down there. Let me guess. I gotta fight these guys. Yeah, okay. I'll save that one. I wonder what, oh wow. I wonder what power set this is. I should probably look these up actually before I got into this, but that's okay. They were not too. They'll come back. Okay, while I'm waiting for them, let me see what this is real quick. This is like a self-res. Okay, so regenerate faster. I knew that jammer would come in handy. Strength of will. Looks like it's a self-res. Okay, well. Take out back alley brawler. I guess towards the end. I'll use both these just to see what they do. Use a super serum. pretty cool to get to fight the back alley brawler. Lots of his strange back collapse. This was the end. Do I click on him? Wake up, sunshine. What happened? You used to be able to go a few rounds with me, White. Gun soft. Cover. I guess times have changed. What's it been, 20 years? 23. But listen, you ain't got much time with those broken ribs making you bleed something fierce on the inside, so let's get business out of the way before we catch up on old times, you dig? Business? Who hired you? Pair nut jobs called the Petrikov brothers. Seems you've done word to them enough to hire me to take you out in the picture for them. If you came here to kill me, then get it over with. Brother, if I was here to kill you, you'd be killed. I came here to offer you a life-changing experience, just like you did for me. But in order to do that, you're going to have to hit rock bottom. Brother, when you wake up from that, I guarantee you'll be a changed man. Alright, cool. Alright, so with that mission complete, let's see what badge I got before I talk to him. You should see the guy who played Deluxe personal story and learn a little bit about the man who put Beckley Brawler in the hospital. I'm pretty sure he's in Atlas Park, actually, somewhere. But no worries. And that's how Michael told the story. Be careful, Arnis. There's no telling whether the skulls will still have the money necessary to hire Deluxe to pay you a visit in order to repay you for what you've done to the brothers, Petrovic brothers. Just remember, watch your back. All right. Appreciate it. I don't think he has anything else, so that should be the end with him. Cool. So we'll leave, turn these on, turn those on, turn that on. All right. So next, let's go to our contacts. I think it's time to actually call Twin Shot. I can't remember if we've done the level 10, so let's see what she has. Alright, big leagues, yeah, so we'll do... This is the second set of story arcs with Twin Shot, so we'll go to get this started. Looks like we're in the big leagues now, Arnis, with you landing us this gig as Manticore's little goon squad. We actually get our chance up at bat. No more sitting on the bench and patrolling back alleys and rooftops for the usual rabble, you know? However, if we're going to hit a home run, we got to make sure our bases are loaded, right? Okay, I'm totally over the baseball metaphors. Are you ready to get down to business? Sounds good. What do you have in mind? We're official now, but we're still not ready for prime time. I'm the only one of us who has any formal training in this kind of thing. Well, maybe Grimm has some form of those trials he went through. And Protom was the savior of the timeline he comes from, and I have no idea what deal those people taught him. Okay, so I guess I'm just talking about Flamebow here. I think I just call her Flame, yeah. But hey, that's not the point. Why don't I just cut to the chase? Proton is working on his ongoing research, but I think he might have some time to help you out with some of your enhancements. Why don't you stop by our new place and see if he can give you a hand? It would do a lot for him to get away from those screens for a bit. All right, cool. This actually works out because they're in Kings Row. I'm in Kings Row, so perfect. So we'll do this story arc. Yeah, for character 1. So this series of story arcs, I'll do the Twin Shot. And then for these other set of story arcs with my other character in the future, and those story arcs, we'll do the Hollows and skip the Twin Shot. Even though arguably I'd probably say the Hollows story arcs are much better than the Twin Shot. As you can see so far, it's a lot of running around and talking. But it's look at this little Skulls Cop War. Okay, so this is their new headquarters. This new place is looking much better than Proton's old lab. He should be somewhere in the lab tinkering away on all the things new and exciting. Great. Whoa, what the heck? Called me in here for a bunch of oh, I didn't even have any of my stuff on either. Look at that. Mistake. That's okay. this somewhere. I guess right here. I think the only place I can go to probably is just Atlas Park, maybe. Alright, got some lag here. I'm sure, as I've mentioned in multiple other videos, ooh, this is a shame to miss that. I'm in this hotel for the foreseeable future, and unfortunately, the Wi-Fi isn't the best. Even though I've talked to them a couple times about increasing the speed, opening up the port for me, not having the most reliable stability. So tomorrow we got one more look, and I'll see if that fixes the issue in the future here. But until then, you know, I will say this: the Twin Shot and the gang, they really need to work on their security for their bases. First, the Arachnos infiltrated their last one in Atlas Park, and now the Skulls in Kings Row. My goodness. Okay, they said use a security terminal right here. Where's spot for a security terminal? Proton's image appears on the monitor, and a looking concern etched deeply on his face as he works furiously at various knobs and dials. Now you're tampering with the security system as well. Breaking and entering still considered illegal, even in this time. Ruffians. Once my tests are done, I shall personally deal. Proton looks away from his instruments and focuses on his sight on the monitor. Oh, Arnis, it's you. You showed up just in time. What's going on here, Proton? It seems we have some uninvited guests again, who appear to have been rather curious as to who their new neighbors were it not for the fact that I am in the middle of some very important tests. At this very moment, I would deal with them immediately. If you would be so kind as to escort our unwelcome visitors from. Proton quickly looks up towards a gauge out of sight of the display. They've interrupted the algorithm with their tampering. Okay, plan B. I only need you to bring down the relays entirely. In other words, I'll need you to destroy them. Once they're destroyed, they'll send one final string sequence that I can recombine into usable data. Unfortunately, this also means that we've got only one chance, so you're going to do this fast. Okay, what do you need from me? Or what do you need me to do? The string relays are sturdy, but your attack should be sufficient to destroy them. Give me a second, or give me a moment. There, I've hooked into the spectrum monitors to analyze your destructive potential. Arnis, you have been using enhancements to boost your abilities. Yeah, kinda. You know, I really should say, I actually really haven't gotten around to it, which, you know, shout out to one of you on the comments. I do need to work on the SOs. I haven't really gotten around to it. Side shakes his head. I realize you've just been busy, Arnis, but you really should take some time to check your enhancements and make sure they're up to date. It may seem to matter now, but as you get stronger, enhancements will become increasingly more important. Why, some of the more experienced heroes I've met have managed to double their effectiveness of their powers with only a few choice enhancements. If you don't keep yours up to date, you may find your abilities lack the impact that you want them to. Regardless, looks like your attacks, even unenhanced, are starting to destroy the string relays. If you don't mind, right, I'm on it. Alright. Oh, one last thing. This would go without saying, but if you encounter any of these Skulls hooligans, please remove them from the base. They're close. They cause havoc on us. Then trust like use. In fact, some of them appear to be approaching your location now. Alright. Let's... Skull welcoming committee. They really should have kept that front door locked. They really should have. Okay. Let's do this. Cool. I think I got a clue. Enhancements. Okay. Yep. Enhancements will improve. Actually, knocked back. Don't really need that. Defense buff. Could use that actually. Oh, and actually, heck yeah. All right. Let's do what I'm told here. Oh yeah, I don't want to add that to there. Resist damage. We'll add that. Get our accuracy. I don't want to miss this as much, so that'll be that. Cool. I can sell the rest. All right. Oh, nice. Let's go in here. Do my breakdance move. Nice. 2 knockdowns. Beautiful. Perfect. One more hit, actually. Get her. Critical. Love a good crit. Nice. I don't know where she ran off to. There's only so many places to run to. Okay, well, we'll start working on this. And if they come back, I'm sure my electric fighting field will get her. And I'm hoping that this object actually... Okay, yep, there it does. You know, it's funny, in with some of my experience, and then as well as like watching some other Let's Play channels, it seems like the consensus across the board is that the objects are a little bit frustrating. Up there with trying to get the NPCs to follow you. Did she run out of the building? So it's funny to kind of watch. Sorry, I just want to do this. Get a chance to look at both of these, honestly. It's funny that on some of these missions you have to destroy these items, and some of them can be as silly as, you know, these string relays or a box or a barrel. And when doing so, there are times where you can, one, miss an object that's standing still, and then two, it for at least the melee folks, it blows up, knocks you back, does some damage, and then the best is when you have an NPC following you and you have to destroy some of these items, and then as you're destroying it, it blows up and then inadvertently kills the NPC. So it's just some of the silliness with the game, but it is what it is. We'll destroy these relays, and we'll actually see. I'll keep a count of how many of these types of missions I get, how many are in this game. How many do we have here? 2. I'll rest a little bit. Needs to bring my endurance quick enough. And I think with this way I'm going now with these story arcs, I'll probably do every other level now for whether I do XP or not. But yeah, because after the Twin Shot story arc, I'll make my way to Skyway City, and then from there, I think there's about three or so in Skyway. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 there. And then we'll get into the invention. It's not really a story arc, but quick set of missions for the story or the inventions at the university, and then also for where's that? Oh, the Midnighter Club. You know, I want to pull here. I already got. All right, that's okay. I didn't want to aggro that other group, so I'll bring these 3 over here. It's no thing. No, I don't think I just want to pop these. And then at least with the list, I'll say this: there are some story arcs that are shared across, like both sets of characters. If you want a character 1, character 2, The invention is one, just because it gives you the badge and kind of walks you through how to do the inventions. The Midnighter Club is another one as well, just so you can get access to the Midnighters Club. And there's one more. I can't remember which one. But another one that's kind of just across the board on how to play the game itself. So those ones I try to keep similar. And then I try to keep similar as well the story arcs, like all the Fault Line ones are under one character, so not to split those up. All the Hollows are on another character. Was it Primoria? I think like the ancient Greek set of story arcs. Oh, dang, that's one. So get a good split on some of the different story arcs, and then also some of the story arcs are the same but in different zones. So for example, I'm going to Skyway City to do some of the story arcs, but those story arcs are also the same with the contacts in Steel Canyon. So there are some story arcs that you'll just do again, but in different zones. So I split it up by different zones. So this character, I'll go to Skyway City and do the same set of story arcs that the other character will go to Steel Canyon and do those. But I think it works out. And then if there's like a lull in any of the story arcs in terms of like leveling up, you can use it as a time to do some task force or something like that, because you'll still get reward merit with task force as well. So it all works out. Yeah, I just think doing all the story arcs with one character would be very, I think, doable for sure. But you just gotta pause for a long time, and if you don't mind doing that, then I think that's fine. There might be someone up there. There's not, so they could probably actually come to me. Yeah, the strikers do a lot of damage to me because it's that range damage. And I don't think I have. I don't think that's smashing or. I wonder what like my gun is. There's probably another elevator right here, huh? Okay, so there's an elevator here. I got that other hallway to go through. So let me do that first. I got two hallways actually. Let's go down here. I wonder if there's gonna be another okay. Door. So let's do this room actually. Because I know that there's something right there. We'll get this person in here. We'll pull these guys over. Nice, pulled all three. I think I have at some point, I'll have a taunt as well. Pretty sure. Confront, yeah. So I can use that to pull instead of my apprentice charm. But you know, apprentice charm, 16 damage is not bad. It does the same amount of damage as my attack here. After a while, though, it's not going to do too much. But let's get them. Let's go ahead and use this. A lot of these. Yeah, that was a cone. I should probably aim that one a little bit better to cone and hit these other two guys over here as well. But it's okay. Like if I do this, I should hit both of them then. Look at all that, I got half that down too. So we'll try to do this instead, because I'm not trying to lose any more health. There we go. Cool. So we got the last one. It's probably down this hall actually, and then I'll go take the elevator to see proton. I probably got this person slugger. Bring you in here. Actually, no, I can just take you out. I don't think I'll. Actually, I probably will. That was a famous last word there. I don't think I'll. Yeah, definitely over aggroed. Alright, let's see who follows. Okay, get them. Crit. Perfect. Okay. So who else is in here? So let's try to get. Let's just see if I can get this one. Looks like they're all gonna come. All right, let them. And then I think this is the con, right? Yeah, so that should have got him as well. Nice. Love it when it stuns. Cool. Alright, so that wasn't too terrible. Let's see, I think I got most of them then. Oh, there's one more over there, but I'll go ahead and get this. Looks like there's one more back there, behind that. There are some missions too where you're going to destroy these things back here, these lab equipment. Always throw players for a loop though. You see it, and it's targetable. Oh, well. Great. Shame to have those relays. Let's see, you should be able to. As I got out with this data, I think I can have, or have a way to prevent it. Still, I'm suspicious of the timing break-in. Someone may have wanted to prevent my research from coming to fruition. Watch out, Arnis. Looks like the leader of the group is trying to escape. Who's trying to escape? Apprehend that goon? Am I supposed to intercept him up here? Let's go down. Let's just wait by the door. Come on. Wait by the door here to see if I can catch him. Huh. I wonder if the gang leader was just back there and I just go up to him. Alright, well, let's try that. I know there's a mission, I forget which mission it is in which story arc and all that, but it was something similar where you had to keep track of this person from escaping, and it was very difficult. Like you'd be fighting a group and they would just run by. So it was definitely something. I don't know if it's this guy or what, but I think it's this guy. But it was one of those missions where you had to really pay attention because he would just run right by you. I think it was like a council mission. Council or fifth column. Okay. So that wasn't him, I guess. Oh, okay. No, that's not him either. Unless it is. Either way, we'll just get all these guys. be nice if the title said, you know, gang leader, just like the other one said, welcome. Was it the welcome party? That'd be helpful. Okay, I'm not seeing. I see 2 more back here. Intercept the game, man. I really hope it wasn't someone that just like ran by and. Ah. Oh. It's okay. We got plenty of these anyway. Nice. So you love it when you hit that stun. It's like a form of crowd control, really, in that person got 1 hit on me, and then I was able to pretty much finish them off after they were stunned. Okay, so I think I've circled through here now. Pretty much gone all the way through here. This guy's trying to escape. I don't know through where. Up here? Let's see. Not up here. Alright, let's try to go in the elevator. Let's see if he's there. See if he's trying to escape that way. Go here. Got that. Oh. Sweet. It did see all that. Done. Not here. Okay, cool. With the enhancement. God. It's like I almost missed more. Okay. And I gave up. Okay, look, I'll tell you everything. What do you know about the? Why do I immediately go? Did I miss something? What do you know about the Shivians? How do I know about that? He looks at me confused. The what? I know what you're talking about, man. We just got here to grab some of your electronics and sell them out to the freak show guys. So the freak show's behind this? Behind what? We were casing your joint when you were moving in and saw those machines, man. Ain't nothing more than that. Wait. Oh yeah, behind it. The Skull Games Major faces get slides. He's trying to pull one over on you. Those freak shows were totally behind this, man. They brainwashed us into doing this. We're all like, no, we're law-abiding citizens, and they used a mind control device on us and made us break into the place. Mind control, you say? Did they? Skull looks up around as Proton speaks over the intercom. His face beginning more worried. Oh, I guess I'm missing some chat there. It's no use, Arnis. I'm wondering his heart palpitation. It would appear that he's lying through his teeth. However, he was telling you the truth about breaking and entering. Ultimately, I don't think he knows anything. I've tapped into the teleporter system and I'll be sending him straight to the local police station. In the meantime, I'm going to start working on a plan to prevent the Shivians from waking further. Thank you for your help. Oh, and you may want to inform Twin Shot that her security detail wasn't as tight as she thought it'd be. Alright, you heard the man off to jail with you. Oh, I can't go back, man. I'm still on parole. Alright, cool. So we'll exit. We'll exit that. Go ahead and do this. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I just wanna, before I forget, we'll turn on XP. It's been a while, so let's go ahead and turn this back on for a little bit. Try to get to level, at least get to level 12, honestly. That probably should have turned on before this, but that's okay. Contacts. Let's call her. Partner just sent me word about how you were there just in time to help him. I'm going to need to find out how the Skulls knew when exactly to break into the place. I'm pretty sure that won't happen again, but it's best if I made absolutely certain we don't ever have a repeat of today. All right, what else? The big leagues. I haven't found any evidence pointing to how the Skulls knew exactly when exactly to break in. The police have questioned the leader of their gang, and they claim the word on the street was that we were moving in to our new dig, so that's why we were targeted. But that would still mean someone might be bugging us. I'll let Manticore know, but he thinks it would be a good test of our skills to track down the source of the problem. So I've got D'Lo with his alien science and Grim with his, well, dog-like nose working on this right now. Where can I find them? I'd like to lend a hand. That might be a good idea. I'll track down Flame and get her to help out too. She went running off with some plan in mind to get the TV news to do a story on what happened, with her being our spokesperson, of course. While they're helping out D'Lo and Grim, I'm going to try and stop a PR nightmare from happening, okay? Alright, talk to D'Lo. Alright, this might be one of those talk to D'Lo, talk to Grim, and reading D'Lo's dialogue is something. And then I can get the Skyway from here. So that'd be good. Yeah, I'll finish up King's Row, get the Skyway. Did I aggro someone? Yeah, I just aggroed them. What is this? Let it snow. Oh, interesting. Is it because it's snowing? What does this do? Damage cold. Am I getting cold damage? Huh. Also, if you see, since it's still the Christmas event, if we still see any presents. Oh, which there's one right there. Just go ahead and click on that. See, I think I've been naughty the last 2 times, last 1 time. Sweet, nice. I wonder if I got the salvage from the present, or I must have, right? Okay, I think this will make up for not having my XP on during that mission. All right, cool. All right, that's nice. I gotta use some of these Holiday Spirit, Holiday Cheer, Instant Snowstorm. I don't know what that is. Oh, sweet. There's another one right there. So let's get that one. Man, I'm just pulling all these guys right now, huh? Oh, okay. So it looks like I can't. And of course, it's those, what are they called, like slicer guys. They're not going to come running to me. Or striker guys. Nice. Love a good stun there. A good mez to keep him on. Nah, come on. Hitting a knockdown body is fine. Alright, this might be difficult if I'm naughty. I got 3 snowmen to fight. Ooh, nice again. Where did I get that time? Salvage, I guess. Okay. Cool. Alright. I'll stop testing my luck. Let's get to these guys here. D'Lo to help with him, and hopefully, actually, probably tell me what I got. A knockback, a snowstorm. Oh, candy cane! Look at that. I should probably start selling those candy canes, honestly, in the in the auction house. Probably just build up a lot of, get some experience. Excuse me, not experience. Some influence, so I can get those single origin enhancements sooner rather than later. I had to get an enhancement for a while, obviously. Not back. Where's this damage? Zombies are the same. Oh, he's just chilling out here. Alright. Let's do this, this Dilo. Alright, it's Arnis, who has come. It is the Arnis who has come to make sounds at me again. I am full bubble because of this. Just said you can use a hand. The twin shot has made the wrong thought and said this to you wrong. Dilo has enough hands to keep his body symmetrical. I am the Dilo that makes the air sound of thinking. Arnis, please keep your hands, for you may need them. No, I mean I'm here to help. Ah. Dilo comprehends greater now. Yes. Dilo will take the offering. I am confronting the skullmen who are in the base. These skullmen may have parts on them that can be used with what you Earthlings say the science. Used for science? I'm not following. Look, you can see for yourself. You will go out and defeat the skullmen. They may have the salvageables on them. They may not. Salvageables can be used at your university to make... Okay, I see what they're doing here. To make inventions, your university overseer Jones can tell you more. Or you say professors. So find the skulls and go to the university. Yes, Grim can give you a hand in the university as well. He's smelling... Okay. Alright, find Grim. So do this, then find Grim. Alright, so what they're... Yeah, so... These twin shot ones definitely are... Whew, that'll be quite the fight. Level 15. My goodness. These... Oh boy, that'll be a fight. These Dilo, or I guess twin shot ones, are primarily, I guess, just getting you used to how to play the game, like enhancements and then inventions and all that. So, all right, so this is way too high of levels. Let's get back down to where we were earlier. So I guess that's what they're doing. I mean, later on, there is a story later on with these guys, and it's pretty cool. You'll learn a little bit more about twin shot, but curious how this ties in though into the university. So if I go to Grim and go to the university, I might as well just do the university stuff when I'm down there as well. It's clockwork. Where's the skulls at? I just had there was a whole bunch of them, right? When I was... Oh, Apprehended Skulls in the High Park. Okay, let's not mess this up. Where is the High Park at? High Park. Man, are they up here? A little difficult, yeah. Let's see. Alright, so we're in High Park here. So this is High Park. Alright, let's see what skulls are up here. Oof. High Park looks like they're like level 15. 14, 15. I'm level 10, so this will be... Oh wait, there's still level 10s here, so I guess I just gotta look around. I don't know what these guys are about. What are they fighting right here? Oh shit. Was there a way to Galaxy City before? At a King's Row? Oh yeah, I guess so. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like they have this like fighting these guys. They have like the area blocked off to Galaxy City. It's pretty cool. Alright, got one level 12. I could definitely take... I should be able to take this guy. I don't miss a whole bunch. There we go. All right, one. This might take a while. All right, I guess we'll just do 10. Find 10 purse robbers, I guess. Grids, that's nice. And then probably one of these, one of those. Do the trick. We got. Yeah, it's gonna be too big of a group. Unfortunately. Could I do a purple? Level 14, 4 levels above. As long as this guy doesn't come over here. Probably could, honestly. Let's see, I want to respawn over here. Yeah, honestly, I probably could. What I'll do, though, is I'll pull him over here. Just because I don't want to have to deal with those two over there. That's a good hit. I think with this and then these two. Oh, dang. Alright, with this. Okay, if you can stop missing, that'd be great. Alright, cool. I'll probably level up on this next one. Alright, let's rest here. Got 7 more. Man, in Hyde Park, that's crazy. You got me doing this. Two purples. Oh, 2 reds. I don't know if these guys are part. What do we got up here? Those are, whoa, Circle of Thorn. Alright, we're back here. Let's see what we got. 14 Lieutenant. It's gonna be tough. Two oranges though. No, let's go for it. Let's go for these guys. Let's hit him fast and hit him hard. Let's get this cone going. Let's do this. Let's get this. Okay, perfect. Let's get that sturdy on. Let's pop this. I'll just do this. Oh, perfect. Nice. That worked out great. Okay, cool. We got 5 more of these guys. A good amount here. We got some police. Too cocky with 3 oranges. A Bone Daddy, a boss. Yeah. Probably let's try this lieutenant right here. Why not? Roughing this right there. Gonna get a knockdown or a stun. That'd be great. That's not what I thought it would. Unfortunately, I was using too much. Yeah, darn. Next time. Oh, let's chill next to these guys. Get a little rest real quick. Please don't shoot him. Yep. Okay, let's try. So level 14 lieutenant, a little too much. Unfortunately. I guess when they had us doing this when they were a level higher, a couple levels higher than damn. Yeah, a couple levels higher than 10. Slicer. What else is right there? Can I do a red lieutenant? Oh, alright, let's try it. Let's see what we got with this holiday spirit. Nice. Is it the same holiday cheer? Is this the same? Oh. Alright, let's see what alright guys, let's see what happens here. I think the holiday cheer is more friendly actually. You know, actually I think I'm gonna try to get this guy out of the way first. That's the way to go. So that way I'm not just getting pounded on by someone else as I try to take this guy out. Beautiful. Definitely needed that. Crit. We're so close. Let's hit this. Ah, perfect. Kind of a waste of that thing. So what I'll do now is I'll hit these two guys that are right over here. Get this guy out of the way. Should do him. And then her. And then I think I could probably do not them. 3. I'll just do one of these. I'll just do these 3 real quick. Nice and critical. You love to see that. Alright, and then that'll finish this. Alright, cool. That worked out pretty well. So what we'll do here is I'll go to blue steel. I'll level up real quick. I'll probably add a slot to. I'll just add a slot to Precise Strike and Eye of the Storm. Just get those up. Or I might just add 2 to Eye of the Storm. We'll see. We'll level up real quick, and then I'll probably actually, once I get to blue steel, we'll call it there. I'll add my 2 slots off camera, and then probably just come back in Steel Canyon at the university. I just get to see that one since it's been kind of a long episode already, especially that last bit. Man, trying to get through all the skulls in that area. But we're on a good path now. I think with this character and the selected story arcs that we have, I think it'll go by fast. We'll get our levels. There might be a lull like towards the 30s. Jeez. But I think we can fill that lull in with some task force and stuff like that. We can make it happen. So until then, though, thanks for watching. This is Quantum Striker, and it has been City of Heroes with our scrapper Arnis. Until next time, have a good one.